Meow, meow, meow. Good morning, Squirtle Squad 77. Good morning, Luxifay. Hi, thank you for calling me Maple. Good morning, Arikame VT. Good morning, Fisty. Good morning, Agigoka. Thank you for calling me Queen. Good morning, Fightin'. Good morning, Master Protos. Good morning, the Fortunate Son. How are you? Streaming before 1 a.m. This has got to be illegal. Good morning, Glitched Angle. Good morning, Rainy Danny Zero. Good morning. Yeah. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, this is not my normal hour or time. I don't feel. Wait, what's the word? I feel kind of sleepy. So I don't think I'll be up in 2 hours. I think I'll be asleep. I figure I just do stream now. How goes your day? Let's talk about my day on a scale of all possible days, right? What would you say would be the absolute worst possible day? Mounting official 429 for a mounting Rio. Let's see. I guess I could be yeah, in a third world country and I drank some water that was contaminated, so I got cholera. And then on the way, there are no hospitals, but there's a local village sage who's kind of the closest thing we have to a doctor, but he lives miles and miles and miles and miles away. So on the way walking there, I stubbed my toe on a rock and I start bleeding out and the blood invites all types of I don't know, predatory creatures and animals. Okay, so then I get mauled. I don't know by what. You could be creative. Come on in lethal cave. Anyway, let's and then okay. I finally start to get closer and closer to that village dock, and I get struck by lightning and I die. So you know. Meanwhile, the whole time I had diarrhea. Oh man, I wasn't supposed to talk about this. Anyway, that's one end of the spectrum. And the opposite end of the spectrum, let's see. What's the best possible day I could have had? Okay, let's see. I wake up. Uh, I was gonna say there's a knock on my door, but honestly, that would ruin my day. There's no knock on the door, but I wake up, and as I wake up naturally, no alarms or noise disturbances, I go out of my room, and there's a package for me, and I open up the package, and inside is a letter and a check. And the letter includes details of my brand new address at a brand new, uh, I guess, yeah, a brand new. I don't know what kind of house I want to live in, but just somewhere else. It's really nice. And then also there's plane tickets, so I don't have to live where I live. And then there's money. And then okay, so it turns out all of my um travels, etc., have been arranged and everything's taken care of. I just have to show up and I walk outside and a car is there to pick me up and I don't have to pack any bags because everything Everything has been repurchased for me. Good morning, Master of Coconuts. Good morning, Casanova Come Lord. Good morning, Rise Up for 20 God. And then um, when I get inside the ride, nobody bothers me for the entire ride, so I could just vibe out and stare out the window. And then I get to my private jet that is brand new. Just kidding. I don't need a private jet. Anyway, I go on a plane because why not? And then while I'm on this plane, um, the person seated next to me, his name is Max. And it just turns out to be a very weird coincidence, but he's much like my teddy bear if my teddy bear was a human. And then, I don't know, for some reason, he instantly falls in love with me and tells me he wants to make my dreams come true and wants to start a happy family together. And, since the day is going so well, I'm just like, okay, why not? I accept it. I accept it all. Commanding at Syria, Ghana. I don't need AI chatbots. My chat is already full of AI chatters. That's already taken care of. Thank you. Thank you. This is sarcasm, by the way. Anyway, so then by the end of the day, I end up pregnant. Those are the two extremes. Those are the two extremes. Oh, wow. I would say my day is if I'm honest with you, it's somewhere in the middle. Somewhere suspiciously close to the center, but more on the Max Utopia side than the alternative. Anyway. Who's Val Kilmer? I don't know I don't know what this means. Anyway. That was a long roundabout way of saying I'm having another existential crisis. I hate everyone and everything, mostly myself, but also the entire world. For a minute today, I fed into the propaganda. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ended up on YouTube. I'm not supposed to be on there, but I don't know what came over me. I decided to watch a video interview by Alex Karp, who's, very close to Satan. Um, he's not Satan, he's just related. And at first I was annoyed and upset and disturbed. And then somewhere in the middle I had to pause the video and I was like, wait, but this kind of tracks with everything I'm reading. Because I feel like he says the uncomfortable truth, right? The uncomfortable truth is that in the world, there are winners and losers. In the world, there are takers who dominate, and that's a fact. If it wasn't Palantir, it would be some other creepy data company bought and paid for by the CIA. If it wasn't them, it would be someone else. But then the more I started to think along those lines, once I almost started to, he started talking about Calvinism, and I was like, you know what? He has a point there. Americans are too self-hating these days. But then he lost me again because I'm just like, everything he says is exactly what I would say if I too was the head of um a company that existed for 20 plus years and has gone from a valuation of like, I don't know, $16 billion to I'm pretty sure it's pushing half a trillion if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, he said a lot of things that sounded good, and then the more they sounded good, the more suspicious I became by the end. Also, he basically said that people who are socialists are just upset because they're not on the winning team, and they're jealous and they think that they can't become winners, and that's a wrong attitude to have. And I'm like, you have a point there, but also, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the And then, they always gotta put religion in places that don't need religion, but I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. So, this was a tangent. He also went on a lot of tangent and didn't answer questions. I'm not doing the regular stream today because I don't want to stream anymore. Good morning, Tonka 1409255. Good night, Foo Fightin'. Don't tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want. I can go on tangents if I want, or I can not go on tangents if I want. I don't need your permission. What makes you think I need your permission? I'm getting upset. I don't want to stream anymore because it's too hard. I'm just joking. Streaming is very easy. The hard thing is having a borderline brain that is, yeah, that's the hard part. Having a borderline brain. I want to disassociate, but I can't dissociate hard enough. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ryzen 420 God. The hard thing is being crazy. 100%. Mounting Julie Ben. No, this is not the normal time. The times aren't changing, success. I'm just crashing out. Commanding Oni-chan. I saw you today, by the way. I was on a walk, and I heard a suspiciously loud noise across the street. And I looked over just in time, and it was a big fluffy rabbit, and I thought about their burrows under the ground again. Anyway, and then it made me think, man, a couple of weeks ago when I assumed that I was nearly eaten by a snake, it probably was just a rabbit. I heard there was a day I was walking and I heard something next to me loud on the grass, and I'm like, oh, it's gotta be a snake. Rounding good Maxine Bot Cell. Welcome back, Eskimo. If you're crashing out, you can just reach out to me. No, I can't. I trust no one. Mountain Great Ninja 321. I am 2 hours early. I'm kind of sleepy, so I'm gonna sleep. Anyway, what else do I have to talk about today? There's so much. I was trying to think about, since I hate everyone and everything, what do I even like? Do I like anything? And the one thing that comes to mind. Wait, I'll let the chat guess. Does anybody know what I like? There's only one thing. There's only one thing I really like. Not cheese. Good guess. Good morning, White Ren. Meth? Max? No? I hate Max. Cats? Oh, Julie Ren, that's a good guess. Cats is a very good guess. Fisty is also kind of close, but it has nothing to do with gooning. No! I said it's not gooning! It was anime girls, so yeah, I feel like they're the most pure. Anime girls are the only pure innocents left in this world. They could be the cat variety or the regular variety. I like cats too, though. I wasn't thinking broadly enough. Anyway, I had a tough day today because I don't know. It feels like every day's a tough day. I'm not cut out for this world, but I'm also too much of a wimp to irk myself. I can't say the words. I'm not allowed to say the words. Man. I'm not gonna tell you because you keep asking me questions. It feels like you're prying. Manny, not that guy 679. It sucks because I did enjoy streaming for the time it lasted, but I don't think I could do it anymore. I think it has to come to an end. I didn't think about this enough in the beginning, right? Every activity has like a failure rate, and you should make a plan for what you're gonna do if things fail. Command and praise the sun. You sound sad? Question mark. Is this your first time here? Unironically, I'm wondering if it is. Yeah. Anyway, um, I don't know. I can't say that I had grand expectations or anything, but I feel like I haven't done the calculations correctly. You know, sucks says you really are looking on the bright side of things. That's true. I was thinking about it too. If we divide the whole planet into winners and losers, I'm definitely probably on the winner side, but you know, that's not a fun opinion to have. Because you're not gaining an income, or because you find the work too destabilizing, or something else? Because I don't, um, because I'm not good at kayfabe. I'm not good at kayfabe, but I'm not being myself either. But I also feel like I'm breaking myself. I also feel like, um, it was more fun. It was more fun when I didn't feel any pressure to live to anyone's expectations, when I just streamed what I wanted to, how I wanted to, whenever I wanted to. Now my brain is just inundated with like random opinions. How am I not being myself? Okay, breaking the fourth wall, spoiler alert, I'm not really a cat girl. Ouch. Ow. I'm not really a cat girl in real life. Spoiler alert. I'm a cat boy. Just kidding. No, no hugs necessary. No hugs necessary. Although you guys can hug each other if you want. I'm joking. How do you explain the cat ears then? It's modern magic. Probably. Anyway, I'm not saying this to complain. I'm not saying this to say that this will be the last stream. I'm just saying, you know, I'm saying the truth. You could take this as a woman's complaining or warning, and then you can pretend that you're surprised when I do quit. Hey, I'm not falling for that one. Um, meow meow. Please block me. I like it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Manning pasta, how are you? Everybody hug Good Max and Bot Cell all at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why are you sad? Wait, why are you sad? Who am I gonna watch at 2 a.m. if you quit streaming? There's so many other VTubers live all the time. Actually, does anybody have the numbers? Anybody know? How many streamers are there? And of all those streamers, how many are VTubers? I want to find out, but I guess I don't want to find out desperately enough to figure out how to find out. But none of them are like you. All of them are exactly like me, but better. I don't got any. Okay, I'll help you guys find my replacement or something. I don't know. Anyway. This kind of got off the rails. I'm sad because you're sad. Okay, not that guy. Go watch someone happy. Ah. All my streamers end right before you start. There's a lot of words. There's at least tens of thousands of currently active VTubers. Yeah, that part is pretty cool. I don't know what you mean by that. There's a difference between describing whatever aspects of human affairs as they are and assuming that a given arrangement is the only one possible. Huh? 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 I'm not saying that the current order of things is the only possible arrangement. I'm saying that the current order of things is the current order of things. And the current order changes all the time, right? Learn from history. History will show you that things can change, right? Anyway, we like your streams more than others? That's not true. That's not true. You guys watch me because I threatened to keep you locked in the basement if you don't. Or you watch me because you're waiting for the for ICE to deport me. Anybody got the numbers on ICE? I don't really want to talk about political things today. What if I told you? Ow, man. Ew, that was one time. I only mentioned the period poops one time. You guys won't let me forget the past. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good Monday and the rest of your week. I'll start to stream now, cause why not? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night everywhere in the world. Thank you for watching Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten chats about love, life, anime, and her depression. And one time she mentioned period poops. Every single day at 8 o'clock Universal, and nothing ever changes except the time right now is not 8 o'clock Universal. It's 6:30. I'll miss you. You won't. Isn't this your first day here? How are you gonna miss me? You won't. Anyway, yeah, I should have done the regular stream. I don't have an excuse. I'm just behind on work, and I hate my life, and I don't know if anything matters. I don't know. Anyway, hi sheeple, good meowing. I'm leaving now though, it's over. That alarm meant it's over. It's 1:34 p.m. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Okay, stop being nice to me, please. You guys are being too nice. I love you. I'll be back tomorrow at the normal time. I watch because you're on this unfiltered random. Are you saying you watch because I'm schizophrenic? I'm not schizophrenic. I'm just, prone to sadness. Yeah, I do think I'll feel better tomorrow. Probably. Probably. We love you more. Love you too platonically. Please hate me. Please hate me more. It'll be more fun. Um. Anyway. Have a good week and a good rest of your day. I'll be back, I don't know. Yeah, tomorrow. Bye.